Counting on Jackson Duggar handing out fake money to kids? Counting on Alum Jackson Duggar is among the remaining Duggar children who still don't have a social media account. However, he still appears in some of his siblings' vlogs and social media posts. Jackson previously raised suspicions after he was sent to Alert Academy, a controversial behavioral camp to which Josh was also sent. A Reddit thread also appears to further prove Jackson's questionable actions as he hands out fake money to kids. Keep reading to see what happened. Counting on, what is Jackson Duggar up to? Despite his online absence, it's been a busy year for Jackson. The Counting on Alum often gets spotted performing at their church. There are times when he reenacts events from the Bible. He also performs with a choir, showing strong devotion to their church. Jackson was also spotted on a mission trip to Nicaragua with Austin and some of their churchmates. Many fans couldn't believe how big he has gotten today, and he's starting to look more like his brother, Josiah. Jackson handing out fake money to kids? A Reddit user shared a story during their time in Bentonville Farmers Market for trick-or-treating. According to the poster, one of the lost boys, who they believed to be Jackson Duggar, was handing out fake $1-million bills to kids as a Halloween treat. The backside of the fake money features encouragement to join their church. Many were disturbed by what the Counting on Alum did, saying that he could have given the children candy instead of preaching at the event. Do they really think this approach is going to convert anyone? Kids want candy. I'll admit, as a 16-year-old who is still wavering, one almost worked on me. The next one got pissed me off though. Wow, they have the blue strip on them now to make people think they're real bills. What a waste of paper. Please tell me they at least also gave out candy with it. Counting on Jackson Duggar's alleged courtship, there is also speculation that Jackson is already courting someone. This comes after the Counting on Alum was spotted playing cornhole with a family friend, Laura Demasi, in April 2024. Unfortunately, the two haven't updated much, and some people think things have fallen off between them. Several fans also believe James Duggar will be the next family member to enter courtship following Jason's wedding with Maddie Grace in October. James was allegedly linked to a member of the Langdon family. If you are looking for more Duggar family news, come back to TV shows Ace for all your updates. In the world of the Duggar family, controversies can appear out of the most unexpected moments, and this time it's Jackson Duggar, the 15th of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children, who finds himself at the center of attention. A seemingly harmless family moment turned into an internet storm when Jackson was reportedly seen handing out what many are calling fake money to a group of children during a community event in Arkansas. But what really happened, and is this another Duggar family misstep or just a misunderstood stunt? A Duggar sighting gone viral. The incident came to light when a short video clip surfaced on social media, believed to have been taken during a local church picnic or homeschool gathering. In the video, Jackson Duggar, now in his early 20s and appearing confident and cheerful, is seen interacting with a group of young children. At one point, he begins handing out dollar bills, or what looked like dollar bills, to the kids. It wasn't long before eagle-eyed viewers noticed something odd. The bills Jackson was distributing didn't appear to be real currency. They looked smaller than standard U.S. bills, and closer inspection revealed cartoonish symbols and exaggerated fonts. Almost immediately, the comment sections across Duggar fan pages and Reddit lit up with speculation. Was Jackson handing out counterfeit money? Was it part of a prank? Or was it simply a teaching tool misunderstood by viewers? Monopoly money or moral misstep? Fans and critics alike began debating the implications. Some saw it as a harmless gesture, perhaps an innocent game or an object lesson with play money. Others, especially longtime Duggar critics, took a harsher stance. This feels manipulative, one commenter wrote. Giving kids fake money and pretending it's real sets a weird precedent, especially from someone in a family that's often accused of creating their own rules for everything. Another wrote, I don't think Jackson meant anything bad, but the optics aren't great. You're talking about a family that already faces constant scrutiny. This just looks tone deaf. Digging deeper, several viewers speculated that the money might actually be religious tracts, bills made to look like cash, but actually containing Bible verses and salvation messages. These gospel tracts have long been used in some Christian circles as a means of evangelism, handed out to strangers as both conversation starters and spiritual invitations. If that's what Jackson was using, it wouldn't be surprising for the Duggars. After all, their entire public persona is deeply rooted in their faith. The tract theory. Indeed, when still frames from the video were analyzed more closely, it became clearer that the money likely wasn't intended to be used as real currency or even play money. The bills had phrases like, "Are you saved?" and "This is your ticket to heaven," printed where monetary values would normally go. In the corner where a president's face would sit was a picture of Jesus or a biblical scene. This is a common format for gospel tracts, a tool used in evangelistic outreach to share Christian messages in a format that grabs attention. However, handing these out to children and framing them as money complicates the issue. Critics argue that doing so can confuse young minds, especially if it's not explained properly. One parenting blogger weighed in on the trend. "I've seen these money tracts before, and they're often given to adults with a short message. But giving them to kids without explanation might make them think they've received actual money. It can feel deceptive, even if the intention is good." Jackson's intentions. As of now, neither Jackson Duggar nor any official Duggar family representatives have made a public comment about the incident. But those familiar with Jackson describe him as mild-mannered, friendly, and enthusiastic about youth ministry and church outreach. He loves working with kids, a source close to the Duggar circle shared anonymously. This was almost certainly meant to be fun or spiritual, not malicious. Jackson has a big heart. He's the type to volunteer for Sunday school or kids' camps without being asked. Supporters of the family have echoed similar sentiments, arguing that the entire situation is being overblown by those eager to catch the Duggars in another controversy. Of all the things to criticize the Duggars for, one commenter wrote, "This is a stretch. Jackson handing out tracts in a playful way is not a scandal." A history of object lessons. This incident isn't the first time a Duggar family member has been tied to an awkward teaching moment. Over the years, several Duggar kids have used analogies or physical items in religious instruction, sometimes with questionable results. One past example includes a Duggar daughter using a piece of chewed gum to represent the effects of premarital sex during a youth purity talk. Another incident involved Jim Bob using jars of muddy water to explain the dangers of secular friendships. These kinds of object lessons, often criticized as overly simplistic or harmful, seem to be part of the family's deep-rooted approach to faith in parenting. Jackson's use of money tracts appears to be cut from the same cloth. A symbol of larger concerns. For many outside observers, the incident represents a larger concern: the blurred lines between faith, reality, and child development in the Duggar world. When children grow up in a tightly controlled environment where even playtime can, this incident